Welcome to the FV Miss Paula, last row of the season.
Last row coming up! Last row! Woo! Of the season, 2021. It was a good one.
The boys are hyped up to be done. Hey, what's that pot doing back there? You boys better get on that. Look at that.
It's not any good now. It's a little rough. But we're spending time together. We are. We're together like a family.
Yeah, it was definitely rough that day.
It's your boat family.
I got my wife here today. She's going to help with the commentary on the last row. How do you feel about the last row?
It's great.
Show your fan.
Love all the rows.
Jason's got one fan. Here you are, one fan.
Who's his fan?
I can't remember. Somebody put some hard eyes on his.
Ooh.
Hey, put them anywhere. Nice. We'll pick those up later. First pot was a good one. This row was pretty good. A lot of crabs in it. Pots were clean. It was a good row to have for the last row of the season.
You ever call them the Wonder Twins?
The Wonder Twins, yeah. We had Josh there that day to help pick up. That was a huge help. Getting everything on board, especially as rough as it was. Josh is helping call out here. Pretty easy calling at the end of the season. Just mostly males and females. Not many lights really, and crabs are all nice, good sized crabs, good heavy crabs.
Back in my day, when I used to sort crabs, we never had those fancy little tongs. We just touched them with our little pinkies. I don't know.
Yeah, we've come a long way in the get pinched category.
I didn't even really cry that much. Do these boys cry too much?
Yeah, they do. It's more of less crying and more anger. So yeah, tongs are nice. The biggest thing too, you don't have to bend over as far. So definitely helps with your back, saving on the back. Basically, the pots are coming in. They're not getting rebaited, obviously, because they're going back to land for the year. Shaking the crabs out, hooking the clips to them, and opening the bait wells. Get out any last little pieces of bait. Chris is helping call and stacking the pots and getting the last of them on board. You can see we're pitching around pretty good. It's kind of a side to see. That's what makes it rough. It just shakes you around. It wasn't too big, maybe a foot chop is all, but it just shakes you up. And then putting pots on board, pots on the roof. We had a couple stacks on the roof too. So.
Was this the day you got the giant crabs?
Yeah. This was the day we caught the giant ones too. That was one of them that Jason held up. Big 8-inch crab. The 9-inch crab we caught, I think, that morning. Get to work!
Was it cold that day?
Yeah, it was pretty chilly. Yeah, I think it was in like in the 50s. There's still some jellyfish too, you can see. We didn't have as many as year before. surprisingly, because the water was salty. I guess some of the rain we had coming down from up north kept them pushed down, I guess.
Did you ever put your plexiglass up?
No, never had to put up we never had to put up the
jellyfish
shield. Thank you. I needed that. Good row, man. Pretty crabs, beautiful crabs.
Is it mostly males?
Yeah, the vast majority of it's males. A couple females mixed in, but not many.
How'd those flags work out this year? Are those from the beginning of the year?
Yep, flags worked out good. I've finally found a decent flag that's economical and less, we don't really use clams anymore. Used to use a lot of clam bags, but anymore we're just using a sheet of polyester, cotton blend. I need a bed sheet sponsor, so I can cut them up and use them for flags. If you don't cut up 100 count Egyptian cloth and use it for your Hulk flags, you ain't no crabber.
Think you'll keep yellow?
Yeah, nobody else uses yellow. I'm about the only one. Man, there's a good pot there. That mate, nice jimmies there. Pretty pot. Pretty pot, pretty crabs. Just like my beautiful wife's face.
Aw.
Chris trying to keep them crabs up from being upside down, especially when it's cold. They don't. Man, another good pot. Look at that one. Money pot.
It's a chicken wire.
Yeah, good chicken wire pot. They gotta keep them crabs right side up. When they're upside down, sometimes they'll die. Try to keep them all right side up. A lot of nice big crabs. Last of the season, and crabs coming out of the rivers. Last hoorah.
That's a big one.
Nice big pretty crab there.
Do you have any pet seagulls this year?
Nah, not too many. And didn't see the herons at all towards the end either. I don't know what happened to them this year. Didn't get to see many of them at all. Usually when you're using fish, you see a lot more seagulls. They're picking up the scraps.
How do you keep from getting bored on the monotony of that?
Thinking about YouTube content. Actually, I go to my happy place.
What's your happy place?
Mostly sleeping.
Well, that's true.
A couple females in that pot.
You ever sing any little songs in your head? Or...
Yeah, usually we got the radio on.
How come I can't hear it?
Copyright infringement. Another good pot there. Shame they all didn't look like that.
Something's always better than nothing.
Something is better than nothing, that's for sure.
Look all the time he has on his hands when he doesn't have to rebait that.
Yeah, plenty of time. Ooh, here's a dirty one there. That one got away from me. Yuck.
Gotta power wash that one.
That one will need to be power washed. Still had a few crabs in it, but definitely don't catch as good as the plain ones.
Crabs are so picky.
Yeah, they like filet mignon and a nice clean bed. And that's it. All over but the crying. What did we end up with here? What's the last pot? It was a good one, I'm pretty sure. Good way to end the season. I don't want a dirty pot, that's for sure. Nice, pretty crabs. Pretty stuff.
Pretty crabs today. Nice.
Last time I got to do this. Till next year. I'll probably end up working on crabs sometime this week.
Season number 20 in the book.
Yep, it was a good one.
Where are you putting the rope into?
Rope goes in the barrel. Trash can. The pole on it. Pile it all up.
All that's left is the anoding and the washing of the moss.
And that one pot.
Take them all home. And get them home.
How do you plan to keep up the muscles in your arm in the off season so you can keep those clips? Clip challenge.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Hey, thanks for watching.